Hey guys, hope everyone's having a good day. I'm trying to find this court appearance. I found the judge's live stream, but I'm late, so let me get it set up and we will watch it.
That everybody goes on mute, then they won't show up on this live stream.
Okay, what are they on mute for? Okay, so they're on mute, it looks like. Okay. Guess we'll have to wait for them to unmute. Okay, let's just wait. So they're in front of Judge Edens. Okay. Catch it up. Play. Okay. Guess we're going to have to wait. Daggone it, I was in the middle of cleaning house. Okay, guys. I'm going to mute, and we will just wait for this to play. I was actually in the middle of dealing with mopping my floors, and I realized what time it was. So I'm just going to mute, and we will wait for this to play. Hold on, let me re-screen share. Make sure I done the audio. Why did they go on mute for? God, that's so freaking annoying. Okay. Hey, Shay. Thank you for this live. Oh, you're welcome. I hope they go off mute and we can hear and see what's going on. I thought it had already started. That's why I was in such a hurry. Daggone it. Oh my gosh, it's so hot outside, y'all. So hot. I am burning up. I gotta get my chores done so I can get cleaned up and we can do a stream this afternoon on the porch. Okay, Shay, I'm just going to mute and we'll just wait for this to play because I got to get back to doing what I was doing.
Good morning to everybody. Mr. Pryor, Mr. Daybell, can I get you to turn on your video, please? We'll go on the record here in Fremont County. Good morning to everybody. It is May 26, 2021. Case number CR 2221-1623, State of Idaho versus Chad Guy Daybell. Present here on the Zoom call, I have Mr. Daybell appearing with his counsel, Mr. Pryor. I have Mr. Wood, who represents the state. Also, Ms. Blake, who is here representing the state. I have a court reporter and someone from the Idaho Supreme Court for technical issues. This is the date and time for an initial appearance. Mr. Daybell, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Can you
I
hear
need
me?
you to speak a little bit louder, Mr. Daybell.
Yes, I can hear you.
Mr. Daybell, the purpose of today's initial appearance is to go through your rights, to talk about the date for future hearings, to talk about counsel, and a few other things. Mr. Daybell, would you review a copy of the notification of rights form that was sent down to the jail prior to this hearing today?
Yes,
You understand your legal rights here today?
I do.
Mr. Pryor, did you go through that notification of rights form with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Daybell, did you receive a copy of the indictment that was filed on May 25th, 2021? A warrant that was filed on that same date?
Yes, I did.
Did you have a chance to review that with your counsel, Mr. Pryor?
He did, Judge, and we have no questions at this time.
Mr. Pryor, it's my understanding from a review of the notification of rights that your client is waiving a formal reading of the indictment. If it's okay with you, I'll just go through each charge and the maximum penalties. I'm not going to go through the allegation contained in the charge.
That's appropriate, Your Honor.
Ms. Blake or Mr. Wood, any objection to that?
No, Your Honor, I think that's appropriate.
No objection.
Right. Mr. Daybell, the indictment, like I said, is case number CR 2221-1623. It was filed on May 25th, 2021. In the indictment, there are 9 counts. I'm going to go through the counts that are relevant to your case. The first count is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, as well as grand theft by deception. That count is punishable to the same extent as the underlying crime on the conspiracy. On the first part of that count, murder in the first degree, it's punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years. It carries up to a $50,000 fine or both. It also carries with it up to a $5,000 fine and restitution. With regards to the second part of count 1, conspiracy to commit grand theft by deception, that portion of the charge carries up to 14 years in prison, up to a $5,000 fine or both. Count 1 is an allegation of, like I said, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and grand theft. The murder relates to the victim and the death of TR, a minor. Count 2 is a charge of first-degree murder. It carries with it a maximum penalty punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years. It carries up to a $50,000 fine and up to a $5,000 fine and restitution. It relates to the death of the minor child, TR. Count 3 is a charge of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and grand theft by deception. That charge carries with it the same maximum penalty as count 1. In other words, it's punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years, a $50,000 fine and or up to a $5,000 fine and restitution. The second portion of that charge is conspiracy to commit grand theft by deception. That portion of the charge carries up to 14 years in the state penitentiary, up to a $5,000 fine or both. That count relates to the death of the minor child, JV. Count 4 is a charge of first-degree murder. That charge is punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years, a $50,000 fine plus $5,000 fine and restitution. That count relates to the death of JV, a minor. Count 5 is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. That charge carries with it the potential penalty of death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years, a $50,000 fine plus $5,000 fine and restitution. That charge relates to the death of Tamara Daybell. Count 6 is a charge of first-degree murder. That charge carries with it punishment by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years. Carries up to a $50,000 fine and a $5,000 fine and restitution. The next count related to your case is count 8. It's an allegation of insurance fraud. Insurance fraud, as it is charged, carries up to 15 years in the state penitentiary, a fine of up to $15,000 plus restitution. Count 9 is the last count. It is also a charge of insurance fraud. It carries up to 15 years in the state penitentiary, a fine of up to $15,000 or both plus restitution. Mr. Daybell, the maximum penalties of all of those counts carry up to, they could all run consecutively, one after the other, or they could run concurrently. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Pryor, have you had a chance to explain that to your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
We'll proceed then. Very well. Mr. Daybell, you're appearing here today with Mr. Pryor. Do you wish to represent yourself? Do you wish to hire an attorney, Mr. Pryor, or would you like to seek application of a public defender?
Judge, Mr. Daybell has retained my office to continue representing him in this matter, and that's the way I anticipate going forward, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Daybell, is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you. All right, the next item of business is to set the arraignment. That arraignment will be in front of the district court judge. As of right now, Mr. Pryor, Mr. Wood, Ms. Blake, the court has available June the 9th in the morning. That's the date we will set that arraignment for. It's yet to be determined if that's going to be in person or via Zoom. That will be worked out at a later time and date. Also, the exact time of that arraignment on June 9th will be set by the court, and we'll send out final notice of that, but it will be in the morning on June the 9th. Does that work for everybody?
That will work for the state, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
We'll plan on that. Right now, the warrant has set forth no bail. Mr. Pryor, does that need to be addressed here today?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else we need to take up here today at this initial appearance, Mr. Wood or Ms. Blake?
Not from the state, Your Honor. Thank you.
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Mr. Pryor, anything else from the defense we need to bring up here today at this initial appearance?
Nothing further, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You may. Thanks, everybody, for appearing. We will be adjourned on this matter.
Okay, guys. I wonder if they're bringing Hori Lori in. I thought she was going to appear too. What's going on here? Is she not going to make a court appearance? Do y'all know? He has to go cry checking convictions. I know it. Sitting there with his eyes all squinted. Don't even know how to speak up. Hey, when the judge addresses you, you speak up so you can be heard, you old weirdo. I wouldn't open my eyes if I was him either. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Preaching the word of God and going around murdering little children and his wife. Lori, too. Pieces of crap. There's probably a hog's feces in a past life or something. Hori Lori, CC, you're a trip. I know it. I can't stand these weirdos. There you go, as CC says. Cuffed and stuffed. Yeah, they're getting ready. They've already been cuffed and stuffed. Now, they're going to be booked and cooked. Now, I bet they don't seek the death penalty. Probably because Larry and Kay Woodcock are good people and may not want them to. I don't know. They may want them to, but I just got a feeling that they won't. They ought, death is really too easy for them. They ought to be made stay in their cells for the rest of their lives. That's why I love this channel. CC cracks me up. Hey, I am not professional on this channel. Laugh out loud. Booked and cooked. That's right. I think Cement Shoes came up with that. So, is this the end of it, guys? Do you guys know? I thought that old weirdo was coming in. What in the hell? I'll have to change my title. I really thought she was going to make a court appearance, too. If she does, I will be back, guys. Never fear. I will be back. And we will stream it even if we're a few minutes late. I really thought she was going to be up on screen with him. No, they're going to keep them two apart so they can't see each other. I bet that weirdo still thinks Chad's in love with her. There's no way he was in love with her. They probably just like to have sex with one another and greedy. Lori should be on. Okay, let me see. Before I get off here, let me go back to the judge's channel here. It's the best just to stream it from their channel. See, it says Lori Vallow, Chad Daybell make initial appearance. Okay, it's showing that. Let me refresh here. It's showing the judge's live. But let me refresh. We want to see this old bitch come to court. See, it's still showing that he is live. Let me go back. It's showing he's live, but it's just got that Magistrate Court of the 7th Judicial District of the State of Idaho picture up. Let me go back and see. Make sure they've not brought the weirdo in. No, that's Chad's live stream. But the judge is still live. Let me figure it out here. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to figure out Lori will be appearing soon. Hers was scheduled for right after Chad's. Thank you, Emily. Should I keep this going then? Should I just keep it going? I hate to do that, because then people will have to skip through to see her. It's still got the judge's live, so he must be going to come in soon. Let me get it back up. And people's watching the replay, those I skip through. It's the way these live streams go. I guess I could edit it for everybody if I get time. So you don't have to skip through. Let's give the judge a thumbs up. Here's a bad thing about the judge's channel. He don't keep none of the videos up. Okay, let's go to full screen. Okay, I want to know who these damn co-conspirators are. Of course, I know they're Melanie Gibbs and Melanie Bedreau, Polonsky, Poloni, whatever the hell her name is. Them weirdos know what was going on, too. I can only see the top chat, y'all. In about 15 minutes. Wow, you can still talk about the dumbbells. Yeah. Let me see. What can I say about the dumbbells? They're up shit creek without a paddle. That's what I can say about them. Their asses are going to be cooked. Their gooses are going to be cooked. I think it's weird their judge can have a channel. Can he be monetized too? Is he monetized? I wonder if she'll be wearing Skittles lips today. Probably. Judge Fahrenheit is a cutie. Hey, I think Judge Boyce is not that bad looking. I can always tell what Judge Boyce, how he's going to rule, like when Chad and his lawyer appears before him, just by the look on his face and using common sense. Most of their motions are just like a waste of time. Lori Vallow's motions waste of time. You know he's going to rule against them. You just know it. I bet you that weirdo's ordered her some commissary makeup. How much y'all want to bet? She shouldn't be allowed to order any type of makeup. Just hygiene products. Because Lori likes to wear makeup. Now, according to her cellmate, when Lori was first brought back from Hawaii, Lori was loving the attention from the media. She had told that girl, she's like, oh, we're going to watch the news because I'm going to be on the news. That's after she made her first court appearance after being extradited back. And she was going on about her new blue toenail polish from Hawaii. Bitch won't be getting no more of that cute toenail polish. Or walking the beaches of Hawaii. No more, never again, only in her mind will she walk them beaches. Who's giving her money on her books? I don't know, but you know what? All the money that's in her checking account, if there is any left or savings, they should have took that money, confiscated it, because she wasn't supposed to have some of that money. She kept on drawing Tylee's Social Security survivors benefits that she got from her daddy being dead, Joseph Ryan, and she kept drawing survivors benefits for JJ too. He drawed from Charles Vallow. So really, that money is not hers. How much did they say that she scammed from the government? $100,000, not including probably. Well, she didn't get no insurance money. My bad. I started saying insurance money. She didn't get insurance money because Charles changed his life insurance policy, and she was real mad about that. He gave it to his sister Kay Woodcock. So it was just Chad that collected off of Tammy. Can you believe these men and women will do this? Like, you're married to somebody for years. You raise children with them. And they freaking turn on you and murder you over an insurance policy. He got her to up the insurance policy to the maximum amount. What, a month or so before she died? He knew. They knew for a year that they were going to kill everybody. Tammy's insurance payout will be held now, bet you. Did he already collect? I think he already collected on that. And they was living it up in Hawaii. Out dining, getting married on the beach, and all this nonsense with Tammy's insurance money. What a damn shame. I wonder if his kids are going to open their eyes now. Hell, they might have already been enlightened about it. But once they, hear all the facts about the case, they're going to have to realize, hey, Dad killed Mom and Lori's kids. They're going to have to realize it. Well, Lori was in on all that too. They must have found something big with Tammy's death. Yeah. And they know Alex Cox was 2.5 miles from the Daybell home the night Tammy died. He was there October the 18th. Chad wakes up October 19th, says Tammy's dead in the bed. What's that about? Was he just there in case Chad couldn't go through with it? Did he bring Chad some poison? Did he actually come in there and murder Tammy for Chad? Maybe he left his cell phone in the truck, so it made it appear he was just in the church parking lot. I don't know. Probably not, because Alex was dumb enough to take his cell phone when they were burying the bodies. Yeah, eating chips, watching TV, getting fat in prison while surfing the web is way too good for them. Yeah. Yeah, she wanted what? What was it Lori wanted, that dumbass? She wanted her own cell phone. Can y'all believe this? Her lawyer actually wasted the court's time trying to get her a cell phone so she could communicate with her lawyers. Hey, if they had to give her a cell phone, they'd have to give every prisoner their one. They're not going to change the jail rules for Hoary Lori. The judge cannot order something like that. He don't got nothing to do with how they run the jail. Absolutely not. He can't order her to have a cell phone. No. He'd lose his job for something like that, because that's considered contraband. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's stupid motions that you just know the judge is going to rule against them. Just know it. She had a cell phone for months. I thought they took it away. She had some kind of freaking tablet, I thought. She was trying to get the cell phone. And the judge was like, no, because I still got that hearing on my channel. I hope she gets fat as hell, y'all. I shouldn't say that. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm a chubby girl. I hope she gets fat as hell. I really do. That'll kill her worse than anything. Try 'em and fry 'em. That's right. Sorry, my spelling. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about your spelling. My fingers never want a spelling bee. I always send my message before I check the spelling. I'm bad for that. Don't worry about it. Hell, I can't pronounce words. I can't read no Roman numerals or nothing. I can when I'm not on here and put on the spot and nervous, I guess. Oh, gosh. Come on, Hoary Lori. I've got stuff to do, people. What's she doing? Getting ready for a damn beauty pageant? Let me go back over here. Let me stop screen share and refresh. Make sure nothing's changed. Let me go back. 606 watching. I keep refreshing. It's still live. Okay. What's the hold up with Lori? She got some kind of special privileges? They're letting her get beautified or something? Honey, they ain't enough makeup products in the world to make her pretty. I wish I could see the live chat. I can only see the top chat. And that only shows certain messages. Because I've got the judges channel pulled up. Lord have mercy. Oh, let me get on my phone and see if I can find us anything to talk about. It's scheduled for 1:30. Okay, we got about 5 minutes then. Let's get on Crime Online and see what's going on. I've got to get myself beautified, cleaned up. I'm sweating like a hoe in church. I'm mean as a strapping snake today, y'all. Watch live. Chad Daybell and Colt Ma and Lori Vallow appear in court on new murder charges. Y'all know what? I refuse to call her Lori Daybell because that's what she wants. She even filed a motion about that. Had her lawyer, I think it was a motion. She said she wanted to be called by Daybell. We're not calling you Dumbbell. We're calling you Vallow. Should call you Cox. Let me see what else. Uh-oh. Missing girl. I don't see nothing to really talk about here. California woman vanishes after spiritual warfare conference. How much do y'all want to bet that Melanie Gibb and them got immunity? I guarantee it. Oh my gosh, here's something about convicted killer holds online date captive for 3 weeks. Nearly beats the life out of her. Don't go out with people you meet online. I'm just scrolling the true crime. Neighbor of boy found dead in street says he reported suspect months ago. Oh, that's the Cash Gurning case. A neighbor is saying that he reported that weirdo, Darian Brown, months ago to the police. Everybody in that neighborhood says that that boy was a nuisance. He might have co-conspirators too. We don't know yet. My goodness. Judge Edens, come on, bud. Get that bitch in front of you. Let me look at the chat. Oh, where's my mouse thingy? I wish somebody would remind me to buy a mouse pad. That bitch should be charged too. Yeah. There just has to be more to that Cassius case than meets the eye. Just gonna have to wait and find out. Random prison TikTok. Please tell me it isn't Vallow. Is she on TikTok? Let me tell you something. I follow convicts in prison on TikTok. They do videos in their cells. And they put their Cash App up. I left that one guy just praying hands, and he left me that he replied to my comment, left me information on how to Cash App him, and I said I don't give anybody money online. I said I don't pay nobody's bills but my own. That's what I put. Yep, I tried to tell y'all he's a monster, and his mom should be locked up as well. Yeah, my hubby, he swears up and down that Monica Sherrod's involved in that, he thinks. I don't know. He says, I believe she didn't want to take care of those kids no more and got him to do that. And I said, but why not just call their dad and tell him, like, hey, I don't want to take care of your kids no more, you know? Oh, my God. Come on, Lori. Jesus mercy. What's the holdup? Yeah. I was just wondering, like, they have to be sneaking those cell phones in. I mean, you'll see them in their orange jumpsuits, those guys, and they'll be doing those TikTok dances. And people send them money through the Cash App. I'm not talking about her. She's a victim. I'm talking about the killer's mom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she may be involved, too. I bet he molested kids and shit, and they covered it up. Yeah. Yeah, he was sneaking around. Cash's killer was sneaking around the neighborhood. What, a month or two before Cash's murder, peeping through the fences. He's just looking for prey. He either did this on his own or he's got somebody helped him. I don't know yet. I'm confused about that case. They always, and a lot of them, get from the guards. Yeah, I dated a shady prison guard one time. He worked at Wallens Ridge Federal Prison, which is here in my area. So is Red Onion Federal Prison. Anyways, he worked back there with the psycho patients, the crazy ones. Like this one guy, he said that killed his mom and had sex with her dead body. But anyways, I know he used to slip stuff into him. I won't say what, but I know he did. I finally broke up with that weirdo. He got fired from his job, too. I think they finally found out. But those prisoners, they get people like send them money and stuff, and they pay those guards off to bring them in pills and stuff. I hope it's Jim Jones flavor. Oh, yeah, they need to give Lori some Jim Jones Kool-Aid and Chad. I bet Chad rolls on her, y'all. I got a feeling. Little coward's gonna roll. Something else about that little weirdo Chad. I don't think he had no near-death experiences. He might have had one, but that's about it. He's wrote about having several experiences like that. His books suck from what I understand. I would never read that type of book myself. Oh my gosh, come on. I got to go to my chickens and take them some scratch. Let's refresh. He's still got his live stream going. It's waiting on Lori. I don't know what would take so long to get her out of her cell and bring her to a room in front of a computer. I have no idea what would take so long. Maybe she's refusing to leave her cell or something. Maybe she's tearing up her cell. I think she tore up her cell when they found the bodies. The kids' bodies on Chad's property. I think she tore up her cell that night. They should have stripped her down naked and locked her in a room. Damn straitjacket on. This world has gone pure nut. Hey, Corman. It's the sign of the times. I know it. Hey, people's not even nice out in public anymore. Every time I go to the store and I'm trying to look at something, people try to root me out of the way and I'll say, "Excuse me." Used to, I didn't say anything. I'd just move and just wait for them, do whatever. But now I say, "Excuse me." Real hateful, too. Real hateful. I mean, it's bad when you're not even safe in your own home. Hey, look at Chicago. It has turned into the wild, wild west, guys. It is like back in the times of, what was that gangster's name? Al Capone and them. You can't even go to Walmart. That's right. I mean, it's no joke. I mean, and, you know, I was telling Mark, I was like, Walmart and places like that are the perfect places for these mass shooters to strike. I'm always very aware of my surroundings. And when me and my son go to the movies, we sit like in the front row next to where we can get out the exits. Hold on, guys. My beagle's whining. I'll be right back. I forgot Skylar was outside. Oh my goodness. With the racist mayor. Oh yeah, that mayor said she wasn't going to talk to anybody unless they was African American. No reporters, I mean, unless they was African American. That don't even make no sense to me. Everybody's the same in my eyes. We all just look different. We're all humans. The world would be boring if we was all the same color and stuff, and all the same, I think. Well, let me see something here. Let's stop sharing this. Let me go to East Idaho News, see what's going on there. Okay. Let's see. Live, Chad and Lori Daybell make first court appearance. Okay. Scroll, stand by, Daybell court hearing. Okay. Okay, so it's not us. We are in standby. Waiting for the prophet Lori. Stupid. I still can't get over Melanie Gibb and that stupid cult believing that Lori is some celestial being. Like she's some kind of freaking alien with magical powers. I can't believe they bought into that. And about zombies. Where in the hell in the Bible does it talk about zombies? Somebody please tell me. I have never seen nothing about no zombies in the Bible. Anybody that would believe hogwash like that is a freaking moron. Oh, gosh. Now I'm just fiddling around. Let's do full screen in case they start. It should be starting. I don't know what the holdup is. I'm getting impatient, y'all. I can't wait till this trial starts. They're going to try them together, right? For the murder, too, right? I know they're doing the other charges together. They need to just have one big trial. With the charges they already had and these new charges just combined together. Now, Lori didn't mind it being combined with Chad's, but Chad didn't want it. His lawyer was against that. The one thing these nuts gets away by. Walmart was shootings. It happened in my town. Oh my goodness. Their Melanie needs to be in prison as well. The friend knew that Alex took JJ to kill him. Yes, I do believe that Melanie and her boyfriend Warlock, as I call him, Warwick, knew what was happening. How convenient. Oh, that's the last time JJ was seen alive and they were there visiting. They were in on that stuff. They bought that hogwash they were selling hook, line, and sinker. Melanie was just smart enough to cooperate with police, Melanie Gibb. She knew she was up shit creek without a paddle. And she was going to be in a lot of trouble. So that's why she called back police and told them the truth. JJ wasn't with me. Lori told me to lie. Hey, Lightfeather, a Walmart near me had a stabbing. The man died. Oh my gosh, they got a weirdo up here at my Walmart years ago, right after they first built the new Walmart, I believe. Anyways, I think he tried to abduct somebody in the parking lot. Anyways, he got cuffed and stuffed, and they felt like a briefcase, and he had like zip ties, duct tape, stuff like that. He had him a rape kit put together to go kidnap and rape somebody. I don't know whatever happened with him. I was young when that happened. But it like made the newspapers here because I live in a small town and We don't have kidnappings and things like that. Yes, and they knew he was possessed by a zombie. Hey, if somebody tells you, hey, my kid's possessed, they're a zombie, I mean, that tells you they're not in their right mind. You need to contact someone, report it, even if it is your friend. It shows somebody's very unstable. They could kill their kid, like what happened, kids, somebody else, themselves. Melanie was all into this. That's why she didn't contact anybody. A normal person would have been like, oh my God, Lori's a freaking nut. She needs to be in the damn loony bin in a straitjacket. That's what a normal person would have thought, and they would have took action. I don't care who it is, my brother, mother, somebody tells me something like that, I'm going to report it. I really liked Walmart. Now I don't want to shop at one anymore. See, they're nuts, zombies, they're deranged. I know it. There ain't no damn zombies in the Bible. Weirdos. The only demons walking this earth is them. People like them. I know this seems silly, but it has swayed some really shady characters away from our home. Stay locked and loaded, y'all swear. The loons are in full force these days. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like it. I had a man hit on me the other day when I was over standing at the gate talking to my goat, my neighbor's brother. But I told Mark about it because he was looking at me weird. And y'all know, you can tell when a man's checking you out and stuff. And I told Mark about it because you just don't never know. Just because we know his sister and we live in a small town don't mean he might try to take an opportunity or something. You just don't ever know. So I told him about it in case anything does happen. And then you better believe I'm going to be locked and loaded. Any weirdos show up at my door from the internet or weirdos from around here, they're going to leave in a body bag. That's just the facts if you try to harm me. That's just the facts. I will protect myself. Not even kidding about my dogs, I swear about it. Nobody wants to cross this fence. That's right. Well, my dogs would probably run except for Lady and Smokey. Lady would probably eat you up over me. My son works at our local Walmart now stocking. Oh, bless him. Walmart pays pretty good. I'm always really nice to people that work out in the public and stuff. No Lori at work discreetly popping in. Newton, she has not made an appearance yet. Old princess, she thinks she's a princess. She's not made an appearance yet. We're waiting. I need to be getting back to work myself. I gotta go feed my chickens. They didn't have scratch this morning. They just had crumble, so I've got some now. Let's refresh. Make sure they've not started. This is freaking ridiculous. Having to sit here waiting on this witch. 765 people watching. Maybe she'll come in a minute. I don't know what the holdup would be. Unless that witch is refusing to come out of her cell. I know you shouldn't wish bad things on people, but you know what? It wouldn't bother me a bit if she went mad and lost her mind sitting there in jail. Look what she did to her kids and Tammy and Charles, everybody. Chad too. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Something's happening. Let's go full screen. I'm tired of hearing myself talk. I'm going to go mute so it won't echo. I wonder who that Rachel Smith is. Y'all probably can't see her behind my coffee little logo in the corner, but she must be the court reporter. Look at that skunk hair, y'all. I had to unmute and say it. Look at that skunk hair. Oh my gosh, that made my day.
We'll be on the record here in Fremont County. It is 11:44 here on the 26th of May, 2021. Good morning to everybody. We will call up case number CR 2221-1624, State of Idaho versus Lori Noreen Vallow. Miss Vallow, Miss Daybell is present here with her attorney, Mr. Means. I have Miss Blake. I have Ms. Smith and Mr. Wood appearing here for the state. This is the date and time for an initial appearance. The court took a recess prior to the hearing today and had a sidebar with counsel in chambers. Based upon the information that was provided to the court finds that there's some exigent circumstances as well as a motion that was made orally to me to continue the initial appearance by the defense to a future time. A date certain has not yet been set. What is the state's position with regards to the motion made by defense to continue this initial appearance?
Your Honor, the state objects to the motion to continue.
Mr. Means, it is your desire to seek a motion for continuance, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
I couldn't hear you. Will you speak a little bit louder?
Correct, Your Honor.
Thank you. Based upon the information that was provided to the court is going to continue this initial appearance based upon the information that was provided to me, and we will set this for a time and date certain in the future. For right now, we don't know that date and time, but we'll get that set as soon as is feasible. Any questions about what's going to happen here today, Mr. Wood?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Means?
No, Your Honor.
We'll proceed from there. Thanks, everybody, for
Your Honor,
appearing.
we would quickly ask if Mr. Means has entered a notice of appearance on this case.
Mr. Means, is it your intent to represent Miss Daybell here in this case?
It is, Your Honor.
Do you plan on entering a notice of appearance to, I guess, just to memorialize that?
As soon as I get an opportunity, I will, Your Honor.
Any other questions, Mr. Wood?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that will be all for today. Thanks, everybody, for appearing. We will be adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. What in the hell? Why couldn't she just do it? This is just a freaking reading of the charges and setting an arraignment date. Are you freaking kidding me? Did you see that skunk hair? I know she wasn't no natural blonde. She's like me. She's got dark blonde hair. Oh, lying thing. What the hell? Why is she being delayed? It said, okay, they've talked to the judge about something. Something's up, guys. Some kind of, what do you call them? Some kind of weird circumstances. That's what I'm saying, Erica. What the hell was that? We're going to have to be watching Scott Risch tonight, Risch, however you say his name, on YouTube, because he's a defense lawyer and he will explain all this to us. I know I'm going to be watching him. His next video. She's Kingpin Lori now. I know. I could tell she had a smirk on her face. Even with that stupid mask on, I could tell it. I could just tell her eyes and stuff. I can't stand her. Who the hell curled her hair? How did she get her hair curled? Unless she just done it with bobby pins or twisted up. I don't think you can have bobby pins in jail, though. Is that what we was waiting on, for Lori to curl her hair? Because she had her hair curled. Unless she done some kind of homemade curling stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I know, it made no damn sense. No damn sense, y'all. Exactly, she's putting it off, haha. No bleach in prison. Hopefully kitchen staff will make sure some is in her drink. Yeah, they need to put some pine sol in that green jello they serve in jail. Tastes like it anyways. They need to put some pine sol in hers. Pee in her drink. I'm awful, yeah. I can't stand her. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. That's all those weirdos do, is try to postpone. Postpone, postpone, postpone. Postponing ain't going to get you out of trouble. Hey, she's as good as gone to prison, maybe even to death row. especially with that moron lawyer she's got. Mark Means. He's a complete idiot to even file a motion thinking Lori was going to get a cell phone when it's against jail regulations. Freaking idiots. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go over and mess with my chickens, take them some scratch and stuff, and we'll talk more this afternoon. We'll have some coffee on the porch. I'm going to get beautified and stuff, and we'll talk more about it, and hopefully we'll have some kind of explanation for what the hell just happened, because I'm not a professional, so I don't really know what happened, unless she's trying to make a plea deal or something, guys. Unless she's trying to make a plea deal. Hey, Sunnyside. Yeah, or antifreeze. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Sunnyside. I'm getting off here as you're coming in, but you can check out the replay. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Be safe. Be kind.